distinctions. The first distinction is the good a final good? Final good मतलब या तो वो good consumption के लिए use हो रहा है, for final consumption. Okay, the good which is used for final consumption. Who uses goods for final consumption? People like me and people like you, consumers. Okay, consumers, final consumers. What they consume is called consumption goods, final goods. So what you buy on a daily basis, you buy a napkin, you buy a pant, you buy a t-shirt, you buy vegetables, you buy anything, kitchen appliance, table chair, anything that a consumer, or let's put it, a household, anything that a household buys is called a consumption good or a final good. Okay, so chair, pillow, washing machine, everything are final goods when used by consumers. Okay, everybody understood? Okay, then another type of final good only is capital goods. Okay, I'll give you an example of what are capital goods. Okay, so we did this example of paper, printing, book. Okay, now behind this paper, printing and book are machines. Okay, there is raw material. There is raw material and there are machines. Right behind this paper going for printing and printing being binded into a book, there is raw material involved and there is machines involved. Right now, the raw material, let's say the pulp, got turned into paper. Okay, the pulp got turned into paper, right? So all raw material is used up in the consumption process, in the production process. Fine. So raw material gets used up in the production process. Everybody's okay with this? Raw material gets used up in the production process. What doesn't get used up immediately is machines. So finally, if you see in the economy, what is there? The book is there and the machines are there. Okay, so if you see, pura production process ho gaya. Okay, the raw material became output. Finally, kya haath mein aaya? What is left in your hands? The book and the machines. Two things are left. Okay, so those goods, those final goods which help in production and they are used for generating income are called machines. Now, machines are also a type of final good. Why? Because they are the final consumer of a machine is a producer. So the final consumer, the producer is not going to sell the machine to someone else. He is going to keep it with him, right? So that is also a final use of a good. So final goods are of two kinds. They can be used by consumers for consumer goods, or they can be used by producers for capital goods. So final goods are both, which are used for final consumption, and they can be used for investment also. Okay, so both are final goods and services, and the value of both is included in national income, because in the end of the production process, you have a book remaining which you can show that, see, this is what I produced, and you have a machine remaining which you can show that this is what I have. Everything else which is consumed and finished is not included again. That's part of the raw material. It is part of the book. What is left is the machine. So machine and book are final goods, and the final goods are differentiated between the book is used by the consumer, the machine is used by the producer. Okay, and the raw material which I was talking about is called an intermediate good. These goods are used for further production or resale. They are not used as final goods.